Okay, I want to talk to you guys about this Garmin InReach Mini satellite communication device. This is a video I've been meaning to put out for a long time. I bought this thing 3 months ago probably, and I've been meaning to put this video together for the last 3 months, but man, it's been busy. I've had so much freaking adventures and stuff going on. I've put together a couple other videos that were supposed to come after this video. You can see them over here talking about this device, but I'm out here in the location that really warrants me taking a minute to just kind of talk through why I have this device, why it's important, and what how useful it really is to me. Up here in the Uintas, just on an afternoon stroll, really. I'm maybe about 50 miles away from the workhouse and kind of seeking out hopefully a potential fishing spot. But if it ends up being a fishable spot, it's probably going to be pretty freaking awesome, but it's going to take a bit of hiking to get to. But as I travel down through this region here, man, I'm not filming anything, no helmet cam footage or anything like that, but I just wanted to stop and take a shot of this. I mean, this is a perfect GS type of road that you'd want to find. Pretty freaking sweet. It's probably another 4 or 5 miles up to where I'm trying to get to, but I wasn't intended to film, but you know how it is. I always got to, so this will just be cut in if we actually catch some fish today. Well, dang, I can't say I'm totally confident that we're going to get to the intended fishing destination, because I kind of crossed through some level 4, level 5 difficulty terrain back there. Trying to pick my way through here. It's still just another mile or so. But man, the terrain's getting a little bigger, a little trickier. Nothing too serious yet that we haven't been able to negotiate, but man, does it get much more beautiful than this? Pretty unreal, man. This is a road. It's kind of at the eastern end of the Uintas, not the very end, but towards the east. And the thing about Utah's Uinta Mountains is there are very few roads that you can drive into the mountains, that is dirt roads even. It's very much a wilderness area. So this one's probably one of the deepest roads you can access, so I'm kind of excited to see what the end of it looks like, and I'm hoping for some fishing waters. I did just see a big ass animal right over here. I believe it was a deer. It may have been an elk. I think it was a deer, but whew, we're way back in here, boys and girls. Okay, without giving a full rundown of all the features of the device, there's lots of other videos out there that you can obtain that information from. I just want to give just kind of a why I feel it's necessary, and why I decided to buy the thing. There's pretty much 3 items, 4 I guess you could say with my cell phone, but there's 3 items that I take great comfort in being out here in the woods by myself, especially out here in bear country. So bear spray, my sidearm pistol, and this Garmin satellite communication device. Today I managed to run out of the house before I grabbed my bear spray or my pistola, so all I have for comfort is the Garmin InReach. It's pretty obvious that this is a satellite communication device made for contacting your loved ones, maintaining regular communications with them while you're out and about, as well as calling in for search and rescue services. I work for a company that provides services to the search and rescue here, and I can tell you that the SOS function of this thing certainly works. Okay, so if you end up having to activate that thing, it'll be the search and rescue guys and potentially my helicopter that are coming out here to find you. And so I take great comfort in knowing that that thing's going to work. Secondly, I turn it on to show tracking of where I'm at. You can set the ranges of however frequently you want it to leave a blip on your website-based map tracker that you can give the link to your family to. Right now I have mine set on 20 minutes, so every 20 minutes it gives my, you know, last reported location, as well as the text capability, the functionality of being able to text. By tethering it to your phone, it enables you to have much easier ease of use to get messages typed out. You can do it through the device, it's just they take a while longer. So again, this isn't a overview of all the features of it, but I'm out here in a location where I'm kind of in a bit of a tricky spot here. So I'm deep in the woods, alone on the GS Adventure bike. And so this bike's super capable. It can take you to a lot of really awesome places, but you tend to go out here in places like this alone. And so here I am. If I had to walk from right here where I'm at to the closest people where I think there are, I'm talking about 8 miles. But if no one was in those campgrounds over by that little lake, it's probably a 25-mile walk out of here. So having the ability to send texts to any phone number that you want to put in, any phone number that can receive text messages, you could send and get messages to start calling your friends to come and help you without having to call search and rescue, obviously, right? So having the ability to send out communications is key, really, because here I am in a spot where I'll show you around this place real quick. And I've already been communicating with the wife today. She sent me some nice messages. I just let her know. I generally send a message letting people know that I'm gone out of service. I'll call them when I get back in service. But we're in a spot here where it's not really at the furthest reaches of my skills and abilities for riding, but it definitely has some potential for disaster. So, you know, yeah, man, I came down this freaking trail right here. It's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly little ride here, actually. There's weather that might be building up over there. All we're really trying to do is get another mile or 2 miles down this way, but man, I'm gonna have to backtrack all the way up this road. And yeah, you can see it's a bit of a doozy. And so as far as why I decided to buy it, I mean, like, for the first year that I've been riding this bike, it's just, I wasn't going out of service too much, a little bit here and there, but I've definitely been spending a lot more time in places out of service. So to kind of just go on in with the mentality that, you know what, I'll just be super careful. I'm by myself. As long as I'm super careful, I'll probably be fine. That's not a very good plan. Any number of things could happen out here. Mechanical problems, mechanical breakdowns, but most importantly, an injury or a snake bite or something like that, or an attack, bear attack or something like that. It's just kind of irresponsible, I felt, to be out here adventuring around on my own without the ability to maintain communications with my family. So that's why I finally broke down and bought it. The dang thing was darn near $400, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly. It might have been $380, $420, I don't remember. But I've also subscribed for the $15 a month subscription, which is the basic level. It's pretty, it gives you quite a bit of functionality, so you can opt in for the higher subscriptions. If you were going to maybe go on a big hunt somewhere in the wilderness for a month, you could, or for a few days, you could opt up for the higher subscription for that month, for example. But anyway, yeah, I just kind of had to come to terms and realize that it's pretty irresponsible for me to be out here doing what I'm doing without the means to protect myself and call in for help. And it's not just on the motorcycle, but in the Land Cruisers and in the trucks themselves. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt like it was a pretty essential survival tool for what I'm doing. So that's why I bought it. It's given me a lot of great comfort, and if you're thinking about buying one, I would highly recommend it. So now, up till now, I hadn't been intending to film anything, but this trail is definitely film worthy. And the reason I didn't want to film anything is because, dang it, it takes so much freaking time, and I'm sitting on numerous adventures worth of footage that I just need to get to editing. It's like, oh my God, do I need to make another one? But I don't know, we'll see. Let's get up here, maybe check out this fishing stream river, see if it's dry or not, and then get some rest and then head on back to town.